Alright, so right now it is 1:04 a.m. on Tuesday, October 2nd, 3rd, 2nd, I don't know what day it is, but it's October, and it's Tuesday. And right now I am dealing with my lovely fridge. My fridge is a mess, but we're just gonna go with it. So, and I've got all those clothes back there from that closet clean out I did, so I gotta take care of that. But right now I'm showing you my freezer. It's got like a nice little, turn my flashlight off here. Where's the little button? There it is. I'm gonna switch the camera views. So right now we have a lovely winter wonderland in here. I've shoved everything over to the side. These are some persimmons I'm freezing for later use. Got some like lovely bit of frost stuck on there, and some lovely frost on here. That's lovely. Yeah, it's just, so yeah, winter wonderland in here. And my freezer, oh, there's a darn spider cricket in here. Where'd it go? Crap. It was there and I moved my, so there's like a cricket hopping in here too. I hate those things. And my fridge is nice and toasty. Like, thankfully, most of what I have in here doesn't actually need to be refrigerated. I've like shoved everything in the drawers over here, or most of it. Like, that chicken salad's gotta go. And yeah, I was eating chips in it like a while ago. Ignoring the mess in there, apparently what I need to do is unplug the fridge and wait for the freezer to defrost, and clean out the pipe in the back. Not sure how to get to that, and never mind, I cannot unplug my fridge. Let me show you that I cannot unplug my fridge. So that's a light or something, I don't know what that's to. My fridge is plugged in right there. There's my fridge, and so my hand does not fit back here. Like, I hit at the knuckle. That's as far as I can get. Yeah, I can't get back there, so yeah. So I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do, and oh yeah, so here's my fridge. I have several clips and things from drug reps, because like, I've worked at several doctor's offices, and like back in the day, they would bring you products and things to advertise whatever drug they were trying to get the doctor to sell. So I have that thing. There's a little business card there. What is that? It's just one of those. Yeah. One of that, Protonics. I don't actually need any of those. I just use them for clippies. So yeah. And where'd my cricket go? So, fun times! Just went to the grocery store. So glad I just went to the grocery store and spent some money on food that I'm going to have to throw out. Awesome. This is like the second or third time this has done this. This is what this did last year. I don't even know. It's like there's a drain back here somewhere. I have no idea where. Like, I'm guessing it's like somewhere back in here in this thingy, but I don't have the right tools to unscrew that. It's like got little weird, they're not really screws or nails. Like, they're kind of like that, but they don't have the thing you put you can't really undo them. You can't really, and there's nothing to put a screwdriver in, or anything. Like, it's like a washer, not a washer, but there's a washer with it, and then bolt. They smell like a bolt. Yeah. Yay. Like, maybe I could defrost it by leaving the fridge door open, but that's not going to work when it's like running, like whatever it's doing right now. And yeah, I can't make it stop because I cannot get my hand back there to unplug it, and I can't really move the fridge. And so, okay, how big is my fridge? What kind of fridge is this? This is a Hot Point something or other. And I know, fridge madness and all. So, okay, I'm 5'5", and my fridge don't need that, apparently. So, I'm 5'5", my fridge is about 5'6". I think my fridge is like 5.5 feet tall, so my fridge is like maybe an inch taller than me. So, yeah, it's whatever that is. That currently doesn't work and didn't work for like 2 years, last year, year before, or sometime. Yeah. Okay, I'm trying to pick a pin up here. Yeah. I guess this is going to be my video for today, so I don't have to record anything after I go to sleep and wake up. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. Maybe go through some more closet. I was supposed to help today, but I didn't. Instead, I just couldn't get going today. But I did send my resume off to a job recruiter type person. So there's like a local job recruiter place. In my area, there's actually two of them. One in my county, one in the next county over. And like, so I follow them on Instagram, and I just randomly ask them like, hey, do y'all ever have any second or third shift clerical type positions? And apparently they do. So I sent my resume off and said, hey, this is what I'm looking for. This is like, I even mentioned that I have DSPS and, I cannot work 8 to 5. I am willing to work second shift, third shift, 12-hour, 3-day nights, and weekends and holidays. So basically anytime not the crack of dawn, I'm good. Prefer not to work the holidays, but since I'd be starting out, I'd be fine with it, Like, I'm fine working holidays starting out, maybe later on, next year or whatever. Some companies, I guess, maybe alternate holidays. I'd be fine doing that. Working half a day on holidays, and we'll see if this goes anywhere. And I also mentioned for them to, again, you can text me, email me, call me, leave me a message. Even mentioned, if, you can text me. If you call my cell phone number, please leave a message, because I've been getting a lot of spam calls, and I do not answer numbers I don't recognize. I, of course, worded it better than this, but, every time I try to find a job, or back in the past when I tried to find a job, she was I don't want to say she was right there with me, because that makes it sound like she was sitting right beside me looking over my shoulder. Not like that, but, supportive, but pushy supportive, when you don't want someone's help, but they're going to help you, whether you want them to or not, and whether they're actually being helpful or not, they're going to help you. Yeah, like that. And so, I know there's people, people tell you what to do, and technically, if you're an adult like I am, you can just do whatever you want, but they're so pushy. I don't think she's intentionally pushy. It's still, if she tells me I can't do something, I still feel like I can't do it. I feel like if I'm going somewhere, I need to tell her where I'm going. Granted, now that's pretty much just a safety thing, but, but things you feel like you shouldn't have to do, but you still feel like you have to do. Hopefully someone else knows what I'm talking about. I'm wording this crap, but whatever. So I always felt like I couldn't or shouldn't mention anything that I had wrong. It would be held against me. She doesn't want me mentioning that I have it's a circadian rhythm disorder. It's a real thing. It's you don't need to mention that. They'll just look at that and say, oh, well, we don't need to hire her, and they'll just brush you off. So according to my grant, if you have technically it's a disability, a sort of disability, whether it's depending on how whatever it is. In my case, mine's pretty minor. Technically, it's a disability, but it can also not be one. Let's say North Carolina made a law that you can only work 8 to 5. Then my delayed sleep phase and whatever would be a disability. But seeing as how there are jobs at night and later in the day, it's not. So mine is situational. I'm not going to be on disability. I don't want to be. I want to work and earn what I make. So according to my grant, if you have a disability of any kind, you should not mention that at all when you're looking for a job, because then they just won't hire you. And shouldn't they know up front? In some cases maybe, but I was talking to my mom about this. This video has gone off on a tangent. Refrigerators and job hunting and disabilities. There's none of that's really connected, but anyhow, ADD. So I was talking to my mom about it the other day, and she's like, yeah, my mom has migraines, and my grand told her, when she's looking for a job, way before I was born, don't tell them you have migraines, they won't hire you if you do that. You shouldn't. And my mom was like, well, what do I do if I have a migraine? Do I, so if you have, a disability like migraines, and you don't tell your employer that you have them, what happens when you have a migraine? Like maybe it's different for different people, because like my mom gets migraines or got migraines a lot, like way more often than I do, and like I've seen those Excedrin commercials where people, you know, are seeing the bright lights and like everything's like visually messed up and there's like sounds and everything, and to me that's kind of minor. Like maybe that's just how those people's migraines are. It's just the lights and the sounds and the like what they're saying being messed up. But for me, like how do they simulate the pain aspect of a migraine? Because I've had a few I've had very few migraines. My migraines are like few and far between, thankfully. Like I've had 5 or 6 maybe my entire life, and while mine are rare, mine are the kind where I am praying homage to the porcelain gods, and if I move from the floor and holding on to that one piece of carpet fabric, I will vomit on you. So, like, if I had migraines, like if I get a migraine, I cannot work at all. I cannot move at all. Like, I need total darkness. Do not talk to me. I literally can't do anything when I have a migraine. I don't know if that's how most migraines are for people, but if I had migraines like that more often, I would have to tell them, because when was the last time I had a migraine? I think the last one I had was a couple years ago on a Labor Day, but that was sort of injury related, because so I was running down our driveway as it was raining and it was wet, and I had on some Velcro sandals, and I kind of belly flopped the driveway, or something. Like I feel some way that it hit my stomach and I skinned my elbows up, but really bad. And I don't know how, like, I didn't hit my head at all. I caught myself on, like, I caught myself on my elbows, and I think I hit my stomach. I don't know what happened, but like, I popped back up immediately, and I was looking for my shoe, and then I realized I couldn't see right. So, I don't know what I did, but I hit so hard, road rash on both elbows, couldn't breathe right, big old gray spot in one eye, couldn't see, and, like, the other eye was, like, you know when you go into, like, Photoshop and sharpen an image way too much? It was like that. Yeah, so, and then I got a migraine from all that. But, like, I've gotten migraines from, no, I think the last one was, like, I drank 2 Diet Cokes, and that gave me a migraine. Like, I was seeing bright lights, and then, no. So, I don't think that one wasn't too bad. But, when I get a bad migraine, I cannot drive, I cannot do anything. Like, I would have to get someone to take me home and carry me to the door, probably, you know. So, like, why would you not tell your boss something like that? Like, I can figure that out. So, I just decided this time to just go full on it. Like, hey, this is what I have, and this is what it means. Here you go. Like, you know, maybe they can work with that. Just go in the gate with my DSPS, and, you know, hey, I cannot work mornings. I'm not even going to try. Because, like, before, like, with the last job recruiter thing I did, like, back in December, I'm like, yeah, I can work 8 to 5. Because I said I could work 8 to 5 knowing I couldn't, because I felt like that's what I was supposed to do. Like, I'm supposed to say this, and this is how I'm supposed to be, so I should work on being how the world wants me to be, whether or not I'm, like, actually capable of doing that. I'm supposed to, did I just say supposed? That's not a word. Like, I felt like, you know, well, this is the world, this is how the world says you should be, so you should do whatever you can to make yourself that way. Like, you should force yourself to be what's normal to other people, regardless of what your own normal is. And this time, I'm like, you know what? Screw that. We're not going to do that. We're just going to go full in with, hey, the sleep disorder, and I can't work mornings, but, you know, we'll see how this goes. And, yeah. I'm just gonna go. Bye. Alright, so I just figured out how to unplug my refrigerator. I use this. I just kind of wedge this in there. It's like one of those little incense burner things, and just kind of shimmied it out of the outlet just enough to turn it off. Like, it's still in there technically, but have got my fridge unplugged, and I was going to leave it for a few hours and go from there. Do I need to leave it open? I don't know. Like me? Do I just leave it open? It's like, the stuff in there is fine. Like, it's stuff that needs to be cooked anyway, you know. But, we'll see. I don't know. Hopefully this will work. I have no idea how to get to the drain, but I've got it unplugged, so that's the first step. And I'm getting all this from Google. Yay. Another fun thing about having late sleep phase syndrome is having to figure things out on your own, because normal business hours for people are like when you're asleep or out having to do stuff. So, like, how would I call the repairman when I'm figuring this out at, like, what time is this even? It is currently, can't check my phone. It is, come back, 1:24 in the morning. Like, you can't really call a repair person at nearly 1:30 in the morning. So, yay, DIY. Recording? Okay, I'm recording apparently. So, it's 2:26 p.m. on, what is today? Tuesday, October 3rd. And I know my voice sounds awesome. It's like, it's not right now. So, I just woke up a few minutes ago at like 2. Yeah. Didn't go to sleep until about 6 because, as I mentioned before on my phone recording, my fridge decided to break again. And so I tried to defrost it. It's like, the freezer was starting to look like Winter Wonderland, and the fridge was trying to be like, you know, the beach. So it was like freezing up top, kind of warm on the bottom. So that wasn't good. Like, I've been noticing a smell every time I open the fridge. I'm like, 4:30. Where'd he go? Here a minute ago. Gizzy. Come here. Gizzy, Gizzy. I'm barefoot. Peppy. Gizmo. Where'd you go? Right out the window. Gizzy, Gizzy. So much for that idea. Dog bed. Okay, so it's 7:55 on Tuesday, October 3rd, and my gran had to take my pop to the hospital. Nothing major, just he got something in his eye mowing. And so I'm about to head out, and this is what I see. My dog is sitting on, these are, I guess, like outdoor sofa cushions, or furniture cushions, like that right there, that I've set up, or tried to set up to block wind. Let's get my dog a bit warmer. And so my dog is laying on that, and there is a toad on the dog bed. Alrighty. I don't know if they're back yet, but I'm going to go because it's about 8 o'clock and I want to watch NCIS. Hey, Gizzy. What's doing, Toad? Call you doorstop. That's pretty much what you are. Focus. You alright? Okay. Yeah, I put some old sausages on that plate for my dog last night, so that's why that's still there. Got a bit for it. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna leave you alone. So now it's 8:22 and I'm in my grandparents' house. It is musty AF back here. And yeah, apparently my pop is tearing up the floor here. There's the floor tiles. I don't know if you can see this on camera, but it is like a golf course here. Like this part right here is like buckled up. It goes down right there. I don't know how to show you that on here. So I was trying to tell you, I don't have like a little bouncy ball to roll and show you how uneven it is. What we've got going here. So it's like uneven there. So this is what we've got going on apparently. Yeah. It's there's a smell back here. Yeah. And yeah. So we do this. Hi. So I've got one of those your name, like last name university shirts going on today, so I can't really show too much of me. And my grandparents are still out there, and there they are. I found these shoes in my grand's closet back here that we've been digging stuff out of. I believe these are from like probably 1970s, 1980s. Yeah. I don't know if they're any good at like if I could still wear these, or if she could still wear these, or if they'd fall apart. And I don't know, Bal something. It starts with a B, whatever that brand is. You hearing me? A little bright. Turn the volume down there. 1047 or something, and this is what I'm dealing with. What you doing, Hermie? I've got the light on so you can see all the dust particles floating around. My cat's eyes look freaky. Get your bear. Wanna get your bear? Get your bear.